What's up, you guys? It's Mopi. Today I'm with Chris, Zach, Jesse, and James. What we got going on today is tier list for NBA players.
Oh. Cold, Jim?
Bro, you know what? I know we're gonna get a lot of hate. Because, you know, if you make a perfect list for someone else gonna hate it.
No, we're not gonna get any hate, hopefully.
Because Mopi said so!
Because we're trying to make, it's content. I'm just trying to put out content for you guys, so please just keep that in mind when watching this video. I'm sorry if you see a player you like that gets thrown at the bottom. It is what it is, I'm sorry.
It is what it is.
This is how it is. This time's gonna be a little bit different because we're all gonna be ranking our top 25 players at the same time and then go over the results after. 23 I have picked out, and then you get to add 2 players of your own to rank whatever you want.
We'll start on the way up. F tier, Jimmy Butler. Don't really care for him. Lonzo hasn't really showed me too much, so I got him down there. He hasn't really done much. Kyle Lowry, not a huge fan. Melo, wishy-washy. John Wall, Draymond, DeMarcus, meh. C tier, we're getting better. Blake. He hasn't shown me too much as of late. He's expanded his game, but it's not what he used to be. Porzingis, Jason Tatum, Karl Anthony Towns. B tier, we got Dame Dalla, Kyrie, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, all point guards. I mean, they're all good. Could have maybe moved them around a little bit, but that's just where they fell in my mind. A tier, we got Kawhi Leonard, Harden, JaVale McGee, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Jaren, literally one of the funniest people, let alone NBA players, funniest people that I've met. Almost 7 foot tall, literally 6'11", can shoot the three. Like, that's Anthony Davis, obviously good. PG, obviously amazing. S tier, Giannis, no brainer. You can't even say he's not S tier. KD, can't say he's not S tier. Who's gonna stop him from scoring? LeBron James, I'm not even gonna say anything. Curry, you can make an argument, but he literally has changed the game of basketball with his shooting, bro.
Why is Carmelo Anthony so low?
He just kind of had like a wishy-washy career. Like, he would go one place and be amazing, go to the next, and like he would be okay.
If he was in his prime, though, he would be.
If he would have, bro, if he would have just stopped playing.
The only person I think is low, but I think that's also because it's deeper than just how good they are, is Lowry.
I mean, yeah, he probably could be like C, D, but I don't know. Like, his play style is just not for me. Body type is just not for me.
I think Kyle Lowry
seems like
has
a good dad.
the personality. He's just to everyone that's not actually a player, I feel like.
That makes sense.
Bro,
You know
and the
what I
way
mean?
he
Like,
was
he's-
acting in the All-Star game.
Yeah. No.
He thinks he's way better than what he really
He
is.
got a ring, man.
Wait,
Kawhi gave him a ring.
Who do you think has some of the best handles in the league right now?
I would probably say the 2 best handles would be Kyrie and Curry.
My board was rated off some personal experiences with these players
Bring
and
a little
their
closer.
skills. We'll start at the bottom. We have DeMarcus Cousins, bro. I don't know. I always get so excited for this dude, and he disappoints me every year with his injuries. We have Damian Lillard, bro. This dude curved the out of me. I saw him. I was like, yo, what's up, big fan? Can I take a picture? He was like, yeah. I can't find my phone, so I turn around looking, because it was cold, so I had this big jacket on. I turn around, I find the camera, and I turn back to him. He's walking away. I was hurt. I was wounded, bro. I literally turned for 3 seconds, and he just left. All right, and then E tier, Kyle Lowry. He's just, I don't know, bro. I'm not a fan. Carmelo, never really experienced his prime, but just experienced the washed up version as a NBA watcher. John Wall, I swear to God, I haven't seen this dude play in ages, so D. Draymond, he's kind of a bitch sometimes, D. He ruined the Warriors. C tier, Jason Tatum, he's nice. Karl Anthony Towns, Russell Westbrook, not the biggest Westbrook fan. He's kind of intimidating. We'll go to the B tier. We have Blake Griffin, I have to throw him up a little higher, because I like him. Anthony Davis, Chris Paul, and Harden. He would be higher, but he bullies me sometimes. Then I've added Luka to my list, put him in the A tier. Kyrie, I love watching Kyrie. I have Jimmy in A tier. He carried my fantasy team, so I gotta give him props for that. Then I added De'Aaron Fox, cool dude. I thought I'll toss him in the A tier. Paul George is nice. Then the S tier, Curry, LeBron. And put LeBron a little bit higher than the rest. KD, Giannis, and Kawhi.
Solid list.
What do you guys think?
This list is
Jimmy Butler is as good as Kyrie.
watching basketball.
I said it wasn't about how good they were.
Sorry.
I said it was about my personal feelings toward them.
This is a super cash list.
It's a very
It's not
cash.
off skill. It's off my
No, it's
personal
like,
feelings.
like, how much do you have to
clearly
like
it's not
Jimmy
off skill. It clearly is
Dude,
a
he
casual
carried my
watcher.
fantasy team.
Bro, you're mad at Damian Lillard because he wouldn't take a picture with you, but
Yes,
Harden
I'm mad.
Harden has literally bullied you on 2 occasions, and you
Yeah,
have him
dude.
at a B,
Hey,
bro.
bro, that
He was a
about
to you.
Mil, though.
gave me one banger, so you know what I'm
I
saying?
feel that. I feel that.
All right, so my F tier, look, Carmelo, he's way past his prime, so I had to put him at the bottom. Obviously, if he was in his prime, I'd slide him all the way up to A, but it's not the case.
Wait,
I don't
so
know.
James, is this list off skill?
This is off current skill in my eyes. E tier is going to confuse people. This is my injury list. The Paul George we saw this year, I don't know. I feel like that's not the real Paul George.
Yeah, it's not.
So I feel comfortable putting Paul George in the injury list with John Wall, Cousins, and Blake. That's why I put Paul George in there. Draymond, I think Draymond's underrated myself, but compared to all these guys, he's in a tier by himself of down here. Then my C tier, I got Kyle Lowry, Towns, and Porzingis.
Yeah, boy.
My B tier, I got Butler, Kyrie, Chris Paul, Tatum, and Westbrook. My A tier, basically guys who can win a championship with a great team around them. Luka, Dame, Davis, Harden, and Embiid. And then my S tier guys, Curry, LeBron, KD, Giannis, and Kawhi. Those are my tiers.
Let's talk about Draymond Green. Underrated?
I think so. People act like Draymond Green is absolute trash.
No. Okay, we know he's not
people on
trash.
Twitter literally act like all-time greats would score like 100% on him, and he literally like should have won like 3 straight defensive player
Yeah,
of the
no,
years.
I agree with that. But I think he gets credit where, like, people that actually know basketball.
Oh yeah,
I think
yeah.
he's rated exactly where he should be rated.
I have a question, James. Who do you think's better, Luka or Lillard?
You know what? Actually, maybe I'll take Dame this year for this season. I'll take Dame.
Jimmy Butler over Kyle Lowry?
Yeah, what the
Jimmy can take like any team to the playoffs. I don't think Lowry could do that
Bro,
with that
Jimmy's
Timberwolves
nice.
team.
What about Kyrie, man? I think he should be an A tier.
Yeah. His teams just haven't been winning. Like Celtics didn't win as much when he was with them.
Who?
Kyrie.
Oh, yeah.
Skill wise, he's like S, but I don't know what's up with him.
F tier. Standing for, go yourself. Draymond Green, you know what? Don't go yourself. You're a great player and all, but go yourself when you're playing my favorite team. E tier, Kyle Lowry. Look, if you didn't get a championship, you'd be an F, just based off how you interact with us. It's just rude. I don't understand why you have something against everybody but DeMar DeRozan, but it is what it is. D, skill up here, but dude, Jason Tatum, you play for the Celtics. I'm sorry. I'm just not a Celtics fan at all.
Nope.
John Wall, see, he would be higher, but he's been hurt. So you can see yourself there. We got the B, Blake Griffin, Kyrie, Chris Paul, Westbrook, and De'Aaron. Jaren's cool. He's a C, so, you know, you spell cool with the C. So that was pretty cool. We got Blake Griffin, swell guy. I wish he played
Super
more.
dope.
But he's just cool, so that's why he's ranked so high for me. Chris Paul, cool guy. Westbrook, you're just great, but
what?
you're very intimidating, and you just make me awkward. A's, I just got Dame, AD, Kawhi, and Paul George. Kawhi, you know my S tiers, Curry, LeBron, KD, and Giannis. Would have put Curry at an A, but, you know, he's been pretty cool lately.
I guess the only thing I have a question about is if the Celtics are so vile enough to throw Tatum all the way down to the D tier,
Yeah.
the Clippers aren't cool enough to pole vault Kawhi to the A? And Paul George, aren't you guys
No,
boys?
I'm saying
Should
it
Paul
pole
George-
vaulted Kawhi to an A,
Where was
and,
Kawhi?
and
If,
Paul George.
if Kawhi had no pole vaulting up or down, where would he be?
Bro, like a C.
Ooh.
Like,
What?
bro, he's
a
so
legend,
like, bro.
He's
You
so
try to
funny.
interact with him, dude. He's just dead, bro. Like,
Hey, bro.
hey, turn me up, and I'll turn up your grade.
Bro, yeah, I
Like-
high-fived dude. I went for like a high-five when he was like...
Yeah, like, bro.
Starting out at the top, we got Anthony Davis, LeBron
Oh.
James, and KD. I think these are all players that if the rest of the players are playing like absolute dog, these 3 guys can just pull out of the bag. Yeah, yes, all these guys can too, but I think these guys have something special going on. Okay, top tier players, all top tier. JaVale McGee, of course, up there as well. B tier, we got Kat, Kyrie, Dion Waiters, Damian Lillard.
Sorry.
Carl Anthony Towns.
I'm sorry.
Carl Anthony Towns, you know, he's a little bit weak to me. He could be a little bit stronger. Maybe he'd be up at the A tier.
Mopi, you're
We got John Wall, Porzingis, Kyle Lowry, Russell Westbrook, and Paul George at the C tier. At D tier, we have Jason Tatum and Blake Griffin. Haven't seen much of Blake or Jason in a minute, so that's why they are down there.
It was amazing this year.
At E tier, Carmelo, Lonzo Ball, and Chris Paul. DeMarcus Cousins, no. Draymond Green, head.
It was hard to find the singular thing on this list that I dislike the most. I think Zach pointed it out, but Chris Paul at the E tier? All right, Mopi, what is the reasoning behind Karl Towns ahead of Paul George? Is it like you don't like Paul George? What about
Ahead
Paul
of
George?
Westbrook?
Bro, Westbrook, bro. You have John Wall and Westbrook in the same tier
Yeah.
with Kyle Lowry.
Lowry,
Westbrook
bro.
needs more rings before he can move up to me.
What?
Wait, why does only
But what about
Westbrook need rings?
Why do you have Cat up here?
Why is only
Because his raw talent, his raw skill, he has potential. He's been on a team.
What
though.
ring does Damian Lillard have?
He's great. He's just great.
Westbrook has an MVP.
What are you talking about?
Bro, I'm just saying he could be more of a team player, and that's why he's not as high.
A team player that averaged a triple-double for a whole season.
I mean, like, what's the percentage of, like, he gets, like, the ball, like, 8 out of 10 possessions or something like
He's
that?
the point guard.
This is a little bit too much for me.
He brings it up the floor.
Jason Tatum's kind of like Deion Waiters if the shots went into the basket.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a perfect example, bro.
Where is Dion? Oh, B.
And Paul George is like Karl Anthony Towns if he was a way better player.
But
Dan could play defense.
And can play defense. This man is
time at?
literally all
I want
team,
this time to end.
all NBA defense
Bro.
every year.
Yeah, bro, if I was getting like boy.
Hope you guys enjoyed tier list for NBA players. Please don't get angry at our opinions. This was just for content, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to check out guys' links are in the description and also a previous video right here. Be sure to subscribe right here. Thank you guys for watching, and Mopi out.